I totally am still just gonna like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm leaving the cheat on, dude. From yesterday or from last stream or whatever. We're we're not going back. This game just I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't feel good about it, but fuck it, whatever. This game is already ridiculously long enough.
I'm starving to death. We should hit a drive-thru or something later. Them fast food clerks are usually delicious. No, they're all greasy. High cholesterol. They give me gas.
Subtlety. Not one of your strong suits, is it, Spike?
Subtle or not, we're in. Stay close and wait for my signal.
So, it looks like we're getting another level full of industrial crap. It is another industrial crap stage. I think that the title screen said this was the foundry. So, we are in a foundry. If you like leave the game on the main menu for a while, it rolls like a main menu FMV that shows Buffy like kicking a dude into some lava, and I think that's probably the foundry. That's probably some guy getting kicked into like the molten lava or whatever. But yeah, this is... Wait, how many games have I played at this point? We did 470-ish on the GameCube, and like we're 117 into the Xbox. So at this point, I have played close to 600 games on stream, which is wild. And in that time, I have convinced myself that sewer levels are actually good. In that time, I've convinced myself sewer levels are actually good. However, I will never be able to convince myself that these, like, shitty industrial Rust-themed stages are anything but, like, the most boring levels in every game. These are beyond saving to me. I honestly wonder if if the sword is causing them to block more. Like this blade thing. I've pretty much just used the blade on like every encounter since getting it. And like maybe that's why they block more than they used to. What if I just stopped using it? Would they... I would still have to like do stuff with the stake, which would be annoying. But I wonder if that's the problem. It might be my fault. I don't want that. That's just holy water. The whole, like, shared potion inventory thing is really weird, and it makes you not want to pick stuff up. Because it's like if I pick up holy water, I mean, not that it matters that much right now. Not that it matters that much anymore, but... Holy water is just -1 to my max potion count for an item that essentially sucks, and I'm never using it. Like, the holy water... You have to take it out, you have to throw it. It was just like way too slow to ever get value out of. If you get hit, then you drop it. The whole like dropping the item thing really just made it a lot harder to use any item that isn't this one specifically. You can't drop this, so it's actually like halfway decent. Always check the fridge, nothing in the fridge.
This is my town. Power's been shut off to the conveyor belt. Does nobody pay their electric bills in this town?
We just like, just kind of sneak in there. It's janky, but I don't think I can get past the rocks. It's weird looking. Well, hang on. I mean, I'm sure that the fact that that button is there means we have to turn the power back on. I can't just like punch through these rocks. I have no idea. Where did this guy... I guess I'm going back that way somewhere.
You're not a legend, girlie. You're just another beach bunny with attitude.
You never should have walked into my playground. Let that be a lesson to you, or, you know, those who pass by your mangled corpse.
I guess... I guess we're doing this. And then we're doing this. Man, wait, what just happened there? Oh, there was a dog all the way down there that got me. Cool. Okay. I hope I don't have to go all the way back around. I might have to.
This won't hurt a
The dogs are not very threatening, though.
And that's a wrap.
Yeah, actually do have to go all the way back around. Awesome. Thank you, dog. How was it? Oh, yeah. There we go. And this time, I'm not sure how that dog would have gotten me. I feel like I was way too high up there, but sure. These'll take. Oh, are we full on this? Hang on. These are actually good. Combine. Wait, hello? Is it because I have an inventory full of health potions because I'm not healing anymore? Yeah, that's the problem. I've even got a holy elixir, which is like some kind of like super potion. I guess I will drink this.
Burn, baby, burn.
And then now we can combine. Yeah, it's gonna be a rusty metal cube kind of day.
You think you can take me? Come on, kick my ass. I feel like a new Slayer.
These guys aren't so bad though, because they like never block. Honestly, I can tolerate those guys. Okay, I do have to kill them. I don't know if they know how to open doors.
This won't hurt.
Dude, they like They hang out of range. I don't know if I've ever... I definitely have gotten the spin attack to work, but I don't think I've ever gotten the spin attack to be good, like, on purpose. Like, I've never seen enemies surrounding me and been like, oh, now would be the perfect time for the spin attack. That, like, no. The spin attack's range is like 1 centimeter. And they just kind of step away from you every time. Perfect. Now I'll go down there too. Caution, severe drop. I assume that's instant death, replay the whole level if you go down there, which means that you can probably insta-kill these guys by throwing them down there. I bet that's a thing. This game is like dabbled a little bit with having sort of like environmental kills like that, but not too much.
Music to my ears. Good coming, home.
Gonna trample you, little...
Oh, take the spotlight.
No. Well,
feisty little thing, ain't you?
Let's go.
I think I have a spin kick now, right? Didn't I get that? Yeah. Okay, also blocked. It was worth a shot.
Not my day.
You are so festive. If I never see another vampire, it'll be too soon. For the vampire who has everything.
Got him, finally. Oh, ladder. You know, I wonder if this is just better. I never really tried this.
Here, let me scratch that edge.
And at some point, you have to do a finishing move or else you can't kill. But I wonder if some kind of just like single jab combo is the play here. Sometimes that's how these games work. Somehow things end up working out that way. Man, stairs really break everything in this game. I can't hit this guy. That is so not what I input. That is actually so not what I input, though, because that was like the ground finisher, I feel like, and that requires all kinds of button presses. You have to get off the stairs so I can actually... It's just... Like, damn it. Okay. Get out of here. Getting odd jobbed by this dude on the stairs. You know, I guess if I can't carry any more bolts, then what I can do is... Because that's like 20 bolts or something, so we can probably just combine... I can just dump a bunch of bolts into combining with holy water, which normally I haven't been doing. I really haven't even messed with it, though. Oh, was that all my holy water? Did I only have 2 of them? I only had 2 of them. Still can't carry any more bolts. I just have too much trash, I guess. I mean, what is it? I mean, I guess if you... Maybe it's like a shared bolt inventory as well, where like that's 8, that's 6, that's 14, and that's 16. Yeah, so you have 30 bolts. So shuffling the bolts around into different types is not gonna get me any extras. Yeah, get in the vat.
You think you can take me? Come on, kick my ass. Here, let me scratch that edge.
Yeah. Fall over. Okay. That's a little bit of a mess. Oh man, I'm taking tons of fire damage still. Okay. The infinite health cheat is so not infinite. You do still take damage. You just take so much less. But stuff totally still damages you. You found a
Burn,
secret.
baby, burn.
But if I combined that with that, I guess that's probably... What does that mean? 0 out of 4 on the water gun XVS. I'm just gonna put it into bolts. We know bolts are good. Yo, Gnome, thank you a ton for the 41 months, dude. Thank you, Mr. Gnome. Hope you are doing well.
This won't hurt a bit. Music to my ears.
You just like have to wait. No. Okay, no, I missed my chance there because it input a special move. Yeah, that's just life, I guess. How it is. Oh, this is backwards. I didn't stream yesterday. I did get a ton of work done on Lakeside. I actually got a lot of work done yesterday, not that anybody cares,
There's never a blizzard
but
around when you really need
maybe
one.
time to do another YouTube video soonish. I think I'm at that point. Usually I just get no work done all day when I don't stream. Got a lot done yesterday, though. Messing with starting to actually put the fish in all of the water everywhere and stuff. Which is a whole lot more work than it sounds like it should be. There's a lot of considerations.
Could come in handy.
Just gonna drink that immediately.
Gonna trample you.
Oh, just the same.
Am I dead? Is this dude just gonna throw me into the lava? Yes. Oh my god. Holy shit, what a throw. Zero friction on the ground. That was insane. Yeah, the way she just like slid across everything, like factory made out of ice.
Whew. Just never a blizzard around here. Really one.
I'll get the corn skull up there. There it is. I feel like at some point I totally did crop out the corn skull. But I don't remember. Like, there's totally a transparent version of the skull, right? Yeah, there is. Okay. Maybe we also gotta... Alright. Alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get.
Could come in handy.
Gonna trample you, little
I'm just gonna... How about we fight over here? Or you know what? How about I throw you into the lava?
Oh, go kiss daylight.
Yeah, sorry. Our clocks change in November sometime, so just give it a couple weeks. Next weekend? You know these things better than I do, I guess. I'm just like, I change at some point. One day I will wake up and Windows will just be an hour earlier. Or more realistically, one day it'll be 2 in the morning and I'll look down at the clock in the corner and it'll suddenly say 3 in the morning. You got... When you press triangle to pick it up, she backs up and jumps into the lava, dude. That was straight up like an auto movement. That was her trying to pick up the item, which, for the record, I couldn't even pick up that item. I knew when I pressed it that it would just say the bolts are full, but I still pressed it. So I don't even need to go there. And that's just like why we can't have nice things. Part number 1000. That time a year or two ago when we almost killed daylight savings. And then it just didn't happen for no reason. Why didn't it happen? Literally no reason. It just didn't. Didn't quite work out. Well, yes. Like, unironically, yes. I mean, we're in a foundry, so that's probably molten steel. So, you know, just make it out of something with a higher melting point.
Gonna trample you, little girl.
For the vampire, she has. I feel like an new slayer.
Should I run? I think the water level is rising.
What was it that Giles
Actually, I don't think it even is.
Avoid fiery molten metal. It's
I don't
really,
think it
really
actually is
hot
rising.
and
It just,
dead.
she just turned on the dumper over here. That sounds kind of right-ish. Based on just me kind of imagining it. You know? Okay, what is this wall? Like, do we think something is gonna burst out of this wall?
Scratch that itch. You never should have walked into my playground.
Quartz has a lower melting point. That's weird. I can't imagine quartz melting. That'd just be weird.
Nothing like a brisk walk in a spot of demon slaughter during the girls' night.
There we go. Inside is power crystal. I mean, yeah, but isn't that like something else? I guess I don't know. What is the liquid crystal in a liquid crystal display?
This won't hurt a bit.
No, no, no. Okay, this is so sketchy. Oh god, there's two of them. No, no, no. Okay, she was slipping. She was slipping off the edge there.
You think you can take me? Come on, kick my ass.
Please tell me that's just it. No, of course it's not. Yo, thank you for the 41 months, Grove Spaz. You should have never stepped into my sleigh ground. That's one of her lines. That's probably her lamest one-liner.
Guess you wish you'd stayed
My
home tonight.
sleigh ground. I appreciate it a ton, dude. Hope you are doing well and stuff. Let's go to the Wikipedia article for an LCD. Liquid crystals. Liquid crystal is a state of matter whose properties are between those of conventional liquids and conventional solids. Some Austrian guy discovered them in 1888. Yeah, I give up for now. I'm not reading all that, but
What was it that
I don't think
says
it's melted quartz into there. It does seem like that's not melted. That's
really hot?
indium tin oxide is the answer. Interesting.
Oh, this daylight.
What's with the hide and seek, Slayer? Too much for you?
Just like boot you into the lava. Hang on. I'm fine.
If I never see another vampire, it'll be too soon.
I think he's just throwing me into the lava here, but just in case he's not. Oh, okay. Okay, I live. Check that out.
Let's go, Slayer. I want
Now I'm... No, I'm also living. Okay. Health is not looking good, though. My infinite health is nearly run out.
Gonna trample you, little girl.
Dude, they're like beating up each other. They're doing more damage to each other than I can manage to get in because they just block everything.
I'll drop you quick.
Dude, yeah, that guy's gonna get to stand up. Oh, okay, no, he doesn't.
Just not my day.
I feel like a new Slayer.
What does this button do?
Yep. I always keep the
go,
lights off
Slayer.
when I'm working
I
with
wanna know
heavy
what
machinery
makes
and
it
vats
so
of boiling
special.
metal. Conservation, you know? California.
Wait, what was Buffy just talking about? She said something about
I'm
California?
about to ring your bell.
You're not a legend, girlie. You're just another Phoebe's bunny.
Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not knowledgeable in this subject. Back in college, I had to take a class. I had to take a material science class that had, like... I had to know how to use one of those, like, steel composition charts. Anyone who knows, knows. That, like, stupid chart of, like, how much carbon you put in it and, like, the type of steel you get out. Oh, am I just dead? No, I'm not dead.
Here, let me scratch that.
I feel like that's the only thing I remember from that class. I think that's what it mostly just was. Learning about steel. Dude, he's like ducking me. Look at that. Okay, wait, what? Oh, it just opens. You just open it like a door.
You know, sometimes in this job, I just have to say, boo. This won't hurt a bit. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight.
Does that really not... I don't think that did anything. I would expect that to have, like, knocked me off or something. High pressure jump. Okay. I don't think there's... The ledge grabbing in this game is actually pretty reliable. I don't think there are any high pressure jumps that could actually be a problem.
You know, sometimes in this job, I just have to say, boo. Here, let me scratch that itch. Music to my ears.
And this gets me, Oh, I'm here. This gets me here.
That hatch may be my ticket out of here. Sure, a dirty and potentially lethal ticket, but a ticket just the same.
Right, I'm gonna just fight all of them in this room. They can all get fought in this safe room away from the lava. These guys are not that threatening. I don't think they can really do anything to hit me around too hard.
Music to my ears.
Okay. I have to get up here. Maybe this button will, like, raise or lower a thingy? No? I gotta get back over there, and then we can walk along it. That's what it is. This is so sketchy, because if you screw this up, you're totally redoing, like, the whole level. There's no way there was a checkpoint in there at all, so... Alright. Alright. Alright, it's fine. I can walk in a straight line. There was some game I was playing recently where I couldn't walk in a straight line. I think that was Oddworld. If that was a thing I had to do in Oddworld, I would be, like, very afraid.
This had better work. You two have seen too many Hope and Crosby road movies.
I assure you it will work. Now shut up and let us finish.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, hang on. When did that happen? All my friends have been kidnapped and turned into, like
After all,
like,
you and I
evil
are meant to
mask
be
men.
together.
What?
And oh, by the way, I think it's your turn to die. The time has come, Slayer. I've been waiting for this all my life.
You never should have walked into my sleigh ground.
Never should have walked into my sleigh ground. That's so lame. My sleigh ground. Okay, he doesn't care about that. He doesn't love holy water. Oh, I was about to try to stake him like that last boss who could only be killed with a stake.
Down.
Except, I mean, if we staked Angel, like, that's not what we're doing.
How are we feeling?
Oh, wait, are my...
All your talk about priorities, and you still help me out with Drew, right off. I'm not going to forget that. Time to go play hero. Ought to be good for a laugh, eh?
Okay, no, they weren't. I thought that they were doing, like, an evil ceremony with the masks on. I don't know how...
That does not make you
I don't know what's going on there, but I guess they're still good.
in this battle. Either you die, or Angel does. But whatever the result, I will survive.
Know what, Spanky? Even if I was fighting this battle alone, I'd take that bet. But the thing is, I'm not alone.
What is happening? How can this be?
No. This body is mine.
Glad to see you're in one piece, Slayer. Wouldn't want to be accused of not holding up my end of the bargain. And you, Gramps. I had enough of Angelus and Darla ordering me about in my day. Did you honestly think you could knock me about like some bloody village idiot, hold my girl for ransom, and not be watching your back?
Spike, betrayer. Though not as pleasing to the eye, your flesh will suffice as my vessel until my plans are complete. How dare you? What have you done?
Put a little crimp in your plans, I'm sorry to say. Sod off.
Damn you! Damn you all!
Angel!
You have to stop them. The Master, the Order of Aurelius, he sent them away with the Deglon Sphere. They're
Right.
going back to the Sunken Church.
The sphere.
You have to stop them.
Then it isn't over.
It's over for us. I held up my end. Now it's time for Drew and me to be on our way. We don't fancy waiting around for the Order of Aurelius to exact their revenge.
You got your girlfriend. Don't come back.
Not to worry, Slayer. Drew and I have better things to do and far more pleasant destinations in mind. Good riddance to this horrid little town.
It is kind of a horrid little town, based on what we've seen of it. I think I'm with him on this one. Town is mostly just like rusty warehouses. And 9 million vampires.
Did you bring back any crystals?
I was a little busy, but I did bring you a little something.
By the strength of the emanation of Gadala and the glory of Hecate, let that of mine be that of thine. Let the vitality held within be now released, transferred to thee.
Wow. What a rush.
Wow, an extra
Thanks,
3
Will.
pixels of purple bar. Thanks.
When you get inside the church, things might be kind of wacky. With the Dreamer's power to warp reality, who knows what kind of twisted landscape they'll
Dreamer's
create.
power to
Can't be
warp
any worse than
reality.
LA.
Something
No
interesting
matter
might
what
actually
happens around you,
happen.
You're gonna need to stay focused. To do that, I'm thinking
Maybe we'll get like an
image where
MC
the
Escher type
Necromancer's
world,
are.
or we'll like
I
get
found a
sent to
spell
hell
that
or
can cast on
something.
it that, amplified by the talisman's own power, should guide you through whatever reality the dreamers create.
Whatever reality the dreamers create. We got the Tadarka talisman. Here,
Buffy, let me
you
have the Reaper blade a moment.
give me a thingy.
With the Reaper wing attached, the weapon is far more effective, much more than a mere blade. Simply throw the blade and it will scythe through the air, guiding itself.
Are we on
to
Rhode
anything in
Island?
proximity, cut through them, and then return to your
No.
hand. Not unlike a boomerang.
I'm pretty
Let's
sure
get
this
this
is in
Slayer who has
California.
Color me impressed.
Well, there's more, actually. When thrown, if the blade strikes anything other than demon flesh, it'll temporarily ghost out of this reality. In other words,
You're thinking it's going to be a monochrome texture swap of the previous areas? Gonna hit us with the Samurai
So what you're
Warriors
saying
filter.
is, don't fear the Reaper.
Yes, in a manner of speaking.
So simple. Even Cordelia could use it. How's your ankle?
I think it's sprained. Thanks to that creepy screaming thingy that attacked me, I'll never be able to lead the cheerleading squad now. As much as it pains me to say, Buffy, you have to make the team for the both of us. Oh, and good luck with the whole saving the world thing.
Making with the mojo. Does that make me a warlock? Kinda excited about wielding the magic, but no more funky tribal masks. They ruin my credibility.
Like, you need help with that?
Shouldn't we get on with it? This is already seeming like the longest night of my life.
7 hours and 48 minutes and counting.
Hey, you sure you're gonna be alright?
I'm sure. Whatever all right is, thanks to you, that's what I'll be.
Oh, sure. Now you're all right. When it's convenient not to be evil.
Can we
Oh,
please
good.
feed her to the
Evil. What
vampires?
should I do? So hard to decide.
I'm pretty wary too, Cordelia, but it wasn't Angel this time. He was possessed by the Master. He wasn't evil so much as a hotel for evil.
Why is the evil never his fault? We're all just a big bunch of darkness enablers, aren't we?
Hold on. Just because I don't like to talk about my past doesn't mean I don't accept responsibility for it. I bear that burden every day. But this time around, the choices weren't mine. I was used...
Oh, wine, wine, wine. Join the club. You want to know what it's like to be used? Date a quarterback.
Can we just go? If we don't track the Master down fast, it may be too late to stop him.
Oh no. Between the Master possessing you and what we had to do to break you loose, you're in no shape for this fight. I need you here.
Here? What good am I going to do anyone here?
Well, you've been around some magic in your time. Perhaps you can aid Willow and I in our research and preparation.
Angel, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't be able to focus if I was worrying the whole time.
Don't worry, I'll make myself useful. Even if I can't help with the actual sorcery, I can still help. The more people involved in this spell, the more powerful it is. I'll stick with Giles and the others and help turn the Master into a Buffy punching bag, but you should probably get going.
Probably still more. There's probably still more. You know,
How can the
okay,
Master
fine.
still be running things if he's just a ghost now? I thought when Willow magicked him out of Angel, that'd be the end of it.
Unfortunately, it seems the spell that was used to draw his essence to this plane was powerful enough that he does not require a host shell.
So
The
how
whole
do we take
host
him
thing
down?
was pointless then.
Sorry to say that it appears...
Turns out he
in order
didn't
to
actually
truly
need
defeat
it.
the Master, we must first restore him to corporeal form.
Wait, give him back a body?
Not find him another host, Buffy. We'll need to actually transform his spirit into flesh. It's the only way.
I hate the sound of that.
Well, while you enter the church, the rest of us will perform a rather complicated spell that will temporarily restore the Master back to his physical form. The spell is quite tricky, and the Master will only remain physically manifested while the spell is being performed.
Alright, great. I'm out of here. That guy probably still has even more to say. Just... Angel just staring at the bookshelf. That guy probably still has more to say, but whatever. We gotta get back to the ruined, like, underwater church that's evil, that's under the town here in, like, suburban California or something. Alright, bye gamers. They were all lined up there for more talking.
Could come in handy.
Surprised I'm still tolerating. I'm really not still tolerating this game. We've got the infinite health cheat on. The tolerance ended like 3 hours ago. I will see the remainder of the game, but this game is complete ass. Which, for the record, the infinite health cheat is still not actually infinite health. You still take damage to things. So it's actually, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But it's not even that good. Hey, Rory.
Good and terrified now.
Hope so. I'm just gonna take a little bit off the top.
Fucking hell, dude.
Let's go, Slayer.
Usually dogs aren't really a problem.
I'll train you quick.
I really can't get an opening to kill anyone here. There we go. Got the dog.
You'll have the common sense to stake out this time.
Finally got the dog.
Burn, baby, burn.
Where am I going? Way. Did I come from here? I already forget. I think this is new.
Gotta be a sequence to press these in.
I mean, was the sequence... literally just like 3, 2, 1?
I feel like a new Slayer. For the vampire who has everything. Pay attention, Quasimodo. I'm about to ring your bell.
Slayer, come out, wherever you are. Let's go.
Oh, I'm dead. Not dead. Not dead yet. Not now I'm dead. Dude, her get-up animation. She backflipped off the cliff. Fuck this game.
like a new Slayer. Getting that possessed by evil spirits vibe from this. Liberal application of holy water ought to drive away those pesky phantom menaces.
Phantom Menace? Phantom Menaces? I'm just saying.
Good and terrified now? Excellent. Makes the blood nice and tangy.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh, I actually got 2 people with the spinning kick. On purpose. That's rare. Please be a kill. Thank you.
Not my day.
I told you to stay.
I think I just have to like hang way back to make sure that I'm not anywhere close to a ledge.
Gotta be a sequence to press these in.
Oh. No, the sequence is just 3-2. It's not even 3-2-1. The sequence is 3-2.
For the vampire who has everything.
Please don't. Oh, no. Okay, that's a fine angle. Can I bring you, like, up the stairs even? Can we just make this... Like, can I just fight you in this corner?
Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night.
Is anyone there? Help me! It's trying to kill me!
Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight.
What the... He... The shovel was bait, dude. He goes for the shovel and then instantly drops it to toss the grenade.
This is my town.
So, am I really just gonna attempt this jump? I guess so. Okay. Not... Oh, okay. Really a good thing that I didn't walk on that then. This a ledge?
Better watch that
Yes.
step.
I don't think this is a useful ledge. Am I just jumping to that? I think I'm just jumping to that. Yes.
Kill me if you can, Slayer.
Oh, this is right. Is that your face, or...
Really, the platforming is not sketchy at all in this game. Like, it does work perfectly fine. I just have no faith in it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I gotta get out of here. Okay.
Let that be a lesson to you, or, you know, those who pass by your mangled corpse. You call yourself a demon? And that's a wrap.
Is this... Okay, yes. Ah, okay. Game just trying to scare me a little bit with whatever that was. The dreaded, slightly inclined surface. I can't hit him because of the tiny little hill that we're standing on.
Hold still. I'm just...
Look at this. Look at this shit. Come on, dude.
You call yourself a demon? Pathetic. Don't lose your head.
Trying my best to get a finisher off on this guy. He just healed. Okay. He's just blocking every single finisher. There we go.
I feel like a new Slayer.
Do I even have enough holy water for this left? I guess so. Is that where I'm going? This is a little sketchy, but I think I'm gonna oh, okay. Never mind, we're good. Never mind, we're good. She does it automatically. This bottomless pit is different from all the other bottomless pits because it's the correct bottomless
Welcome
pit.
to Cape Town, USA. Population? Me, and hopefully nothing else.
I think the appropriate play here is to simply book it. Okay, no. No, simply booking it will not work. They have homing projectiles.
Welcome to Creeptown, USA. Population, me, and...
I do have to actually handle this on, like, the not safe at all ground. And yes, it would kill them if I could knock them in there. It's not like water, where it only kills you and they're fine if they go into it. The lava would actually kill them. See, there you go. I heard someone mention that they do some kind of weird stylistic thing where the cutscenes are as if they're supposed to be voice acting, but there's just not. I think they should still just not have voice acting, though.
I feel like a new Slayer.
Am I dead? Oh, okay, that goes back up. Yeah, should just do something like that, I think. Am I jumping over to the side there? I guess so. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's just like awkward silence in the cutscenes, or they just fully animate it as if they're gonna be talking, and then they're just not talking. Strange.
Could come in handy.
How the... Okay. Guess I just jump to this. Okay.
Come on, there must be a hidden switch or secret panel around here somewhere. Hold on. You call yourself a demon? Pathetic. What's for dessert?
Oh, what? Get up there, please? It's like not high enough to get a ledge grab, but not low enough to actually jump up. Oh, okay, there we go. That was weird, sure. It's like completely black up here, by the way. I can't see anything. Alright.
Shiny buttons and switches. Look important. Must press.
Hey, Bush. We're getting to the end of it. There's not that much left, I think. It's bad. I do not like it. I'm so thankful they only made 2 of these, and that I've already played the second one.
You call yourself a demon? Pathetic.
This fucking guy has been at 0 health for like 5 minutes. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, man.
You never should have walked into my slate.
How does that just also miss? Like, what? There.
Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night.
Not even done yet.
Hold still. I'm just gonna take a little bit off the top. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight.
I wouldn't just stood there. These are like the weak variant or something. They started throwing the teleport guys at me. But these are like the weak variant of the generic looking monster dudes who just stand there while you beat them up. That I used to get to fight. Just let me go. Please just let. Ah, no, there's a door there. Nope.
Don't lose your head. You think you can take me? Come on, kick my ass.
No, please. Ugh, I had him. Please, please just get him. Thank you.
Music to my ears.
Fuck, hate that that punch knocks them so far away. There we go. Alright, man. This game is completely driving me insane. I'm so tired, dude.
Could come in handy.
Apparently not opening that. Yeah. No, it hasn't gotten any less incredibly annoying. Really, it's only gotten worse. It was fine for the first half, and then it got really bad at the docks. Then there was another school level where it was fine again, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just fine again. And then it immediately just got even worse and has stayed even worse ever since.
There's nothing like an open hellfire. And me without my marshmallows. Whoever thought hellfire wouldn't melt plastic?
Game finished. Soon TM though. No.
Over a fall to my doom.
Like, hold up, let me check the level list. I think we're almost there. I think this is East Wing. I think there might be 6 more levels. Oh, that doesn't even sound close. That doesn't actually even sound close at all. Whoa, okay. Given that each level is like 20 minutes, that just actually doesn't even sound close.
You think you can take me? Come on, kick my ass.
Some of them will be short, I believe.
Music to my ears.
It did something. I like opened the door. I think I have to go all the way back now. How the hell did I ever get up here? Where did I come from that I managed to get up here? Oh yeah. The ground broke or something, or I don't know. What's the plot of this game? An ancient evil has awoken.
Apparently, I'm going to need a plan B.
There's your plot. An ancient evil has awoken. That's it. That's legitimately it. It's gonna be probably closer to like 9.5. 9.5 to 10 is probably gonna be the final time on this. So longer than almost every Xbox game. I'm not sure that it's justified, but they did make the Buffy the Vampire Slayer horrible 3D beat 'em up longer than basically everything else on the console except RPGs. And Amped. Amped is also here.
Hold still. I'm just gonna take a little bit off the top.
The average Xbox game is longer than the average GameCube game, I guess. I think the average so far in Xbox thing has been like 6.5 compared to the GameCube, which was like 550. And that doesn't sound like that big of a discrepancy, but I do feel it. I do feel like we've played so many longer games on Xbox.
You never should have walked into my playground.
And maybe that's just because chat's been voting for them and eventually will run out, but I don't know. There's not, we don't have like that solid padding of kids movie games that are over in 3 hours. That's like the bedrock of short gaming on the GameCube. And I already played all that shit, so I don't have to do it again on Xbox. Yep. Okay. Okay. These guys do like capoeira. Actually, I just realized that. Look at... Look at their moves. They're like full body spinning kick that they do. That, like that is, they just borrow the animation from something else.
Hold still. I'm just gonna take a little bit off the top.
There's one Brazilian of them. Oh, here's more. This is the one that fires the projectiles too, my favorite.
Nothing like a brisk walk and a spot of demon slaughter to make a girl's night.
No, you can't block those. Of course you can't. Let's do this away from the edge. Let's do this over here.
You think you can take me? Come on. Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight.
I found a secret. Elixir literally just sitting on the floor. Secret though. Don't tell anyone. Alright, now where the hell do I go? Oh. Hmm? Okay.
Hold still. I'm just gonna take a little bit off the top. You call yourself a demon? Pathetic.
Vampires and demons. Any sort of, like, Halloween monster. Buffy the Vampire Slayer will fight it. This sucks, dude. I can't get the finishing hidden, so they just heal. Okay. There we go.
This is my town. That's not the answer.
That's not the answer. I'm sure at some point she's fought werewolves as well. No werewolves in this game, but I'm sure it's happened. We did fight a vampire tiger man. Actually, there was that. There was a dude who was a vampire, but who then shapeshifted into a tiger, which is like, that's about as werewolf as it, like, that's, like, they're trying to tell me that's not a werewolf. I don't know. But that's a thing that happened earlier in the game. So that's kind of like a werewolf.
Come on, there must be a hidden switch or secret panel around here somewhere. It's like a rule. Let that be a lesson to you, or, you know, those who pass by your mangled corpse. All right, check the Slayer's time.
Totally ignore the last enemy. Gonna confront the villains.
Oh, it's you again. Hello, Slayer. I suppose I should be angrier with you for that little exorcism of yours. But honestly, I find this spirituality quite liberating. I must say, though, your do-gooder tenacity is proving to be quite annoying. Please stand aside and be patient. I'll get back to killing you shortly.
I don't think so.
I don't have time for you right now, Slayer. I'm quite busy orchestrating the end of the world. I think it's time for you to get lost.
Alright, potential fun level time. We're entering the realm where they created reality or whatever. We'll see if the reality they created is fun, or if it's Box Factory. I mean...
Okay. Not in Sunnydale anymore.
Alright. This is okay, I guess.
Alright, check the Slayer style.
Check the Slayer style.
Could come in handy.
These guys don't have to get staked, so you can just kill them with anything. That's gonna be really convenient. Also, hi, Rio.
Go Buffy! Go Buffy!
Anyone here see the see SG's game list reveal last night? Pretty good overall. Long ass JRPG playthrough or speedrun Goof Troop is like questionable. Questionable, I think. The goofs do not need trooped. I have goof trooped for this man so many times. And now he wants me to do it in under 36 minutes. Well, when you're only op- What? That is such horseshit. You've got to be kidding me. No. That did not touch me, dude. No way, dude. I'm gonna have to do all that shit again, too. Probably. Yup. Gotta do all that shit again. You actually have to be joking. What the fuck was that? That was not even close. That was actually just not even close. And it just deletes you in one hit. That is such bullshit. Can I like do something clever with the platforming to just not have to, I have to fight so much shit and I just block constantly just for another shot at it. This game is ass, dude. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. I think I would rather be goof trooping right now, which is like a, that really says something. This really says a lot about society.
Could come in handy. All right, check the slate. Don't lose your head. I never should have walked into my sleigh round. I feel like a new slayer.
Come on. Come on, why aren't you dead? man. I think they're having like a big block party outside today or something. I'm just hearing "I Want It That Way" really loud out my window right now.
Go, Buffy.
I mean, I assume it's Tell Me Why. It might be eBay. I can't hear it. I just hear the, like, you know, muffled tune of it. Stop spawning more. How have I not done enough for you people? I have to do the horrible saw blade platforming after this. Alright, I'm investigating. Hold up a sec. I can't see anything. It's like around the corner, maybe. Whatever's going on over there. I'll never know. This is an unironically really long game. There's no irony to it at all. Please, okay. So this is the challenge. I'm gonna stand all the way on this edge, and then we jump. Okay. Yeah, the giant pizza cutters. The hitbox was just ridiculous on that. The hitbox was just really bad. Am I supposed to jump to that? I guess so. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I'm not dead. Turbo sketch, but not dead. It looks like... You know, like literally 20 minutes ago, I said, the platforming in this game's not that bad. Look at this shit. Do you think I want to do this?
You liked it, didn't you?
Just, I think that this is the cycle.
I remember.
No, no! Oh my god, how? How? I have to do all that again. You can't even really see what the third platform's doing back there, but it was just off cycle for some reason. I mean, maybe I can stay on the second platform because it's just tipping left and right, and it might not be tipping enough to where it would, like... Why does this not have checkpoints? Like, I just... What were they fucking thinking? What were they actually thinking with this one?
All right, check the
Yo, Revan. This sounds like Majora's Mask. What do you even need light arrows for in Majora's Mask? I don't even remember. It's been a long time. I think we're playing Majora's Mask next week for N64 Mania. But thanks for the raid, Revan. I am currently in hell. I am playing every OG Xbox game, having previously played every GameCube game. And this is game 117, a completely terrible beat-em-up based on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
You never should have walked into my slate.
It's an OOTMM combo rando thing. I see. So Ocarina of Time's light arrows were in Majora's Mask at the very end of the game. Like, basically beat the game just to get light arrows for OOT. That is pretty funny, actually.
Go, Buffy. Go.
Yeah, there's no way rando players are leaving on the all masks check. That can only lead to disaster. It'd be like how nobody has on like 100 Skulltulas or whatever in Ocarina of Time. So just be like, alright, if anything is there, then the game is completely ruined. Yeah, IDOC. We're not even that, I mean, we're like moderately close to the ending, but there's still multiple levels to go after this one too. So it is legitimately a long-ass game. I keep statistics on these things. I think it's, let's see, Xbox stats. The average Xbox game in length is 6 hours and 37 minutes. So the collective decided that not only should they make a beat 'em up based on Buffy, I mean, they probably got hired to do that, but not only was the Buffy the Vampire Slayer beat 'em up, like, we're gonna go ahead and do that, but also we're gonna make it shit, and not only is it gonna be shit, but it's also gonna be several hours longer than average. I'm not sure. It's the Ebert quote, dude. I just brought this up the other day. It's literally the Ebert quote. No good game is too long, and no bad game is short enough. Okay. Back up a little bit. Alrighty. Alright, we get another shot at the stupid platforms now. We get another shot at it.
Alright, check the Slayer style.
And there's my ghost platforms. I can't just go that way. I can't just go that way. How does this work? Like, does it ever line up? Yeah, it does sometimes line up like that. Oh, wait. that one just stays flat for a long time, so I just caught some kind of, like, deeply unfortunate cycle that caused me to die. Or wait, hang on. I think this is gonna be it. This is our cycle. Yeah, there we go. Have to fight Dark Buffy. Speaking of, people just came here from a Zelda raid. That's cool that she's got the same UI as me. How do I stomach these? This game is a hard one to stomach, honestly. This is like a low 1 out of 5 for me. It's gonna be, but spoilers for my review section. Oh, you can fall down there? Okay, well, new fear unlocked. Alright. Okay. I guess we just go back. One or two more jumps just for the potential of killing the player. Imagine if you didn't notice that there was a gap in the floor there. Just like 90% transparency on the floor and there's just a big gap. Just in case, right at the end, for one final cheese death to make you do the whole thing again. So I have played the one on GameCube, Black X Jackal. I have played every GameCube game. So I did play that one before this. I played it a couple years back on stream. It's hard to say which one is worse, to be honest. The GameCube one had infinite enemies constantly. Like you were constantly being attacked by vampires and they would just respawn. So it didn't even feel like there was a point to fighting and you would just like run around hopelessly. That was like a pretty bad time. This game has like super Yakuza 3 levels of blocking going on with it though. The amount of blocking that the enemies in this game do, there's not infinite ones, but they block fucking everything, so the combat is just awful. And the levels are all really goddamn long with like no checkpoints. So I don't really know which one I would say is better. I think you should not play either Buffy game. I feel bad for Buffy fans on multiple levels, but in part because they got some really trash-ass games. I hope that for their sake, at least the GBA game is better.
I feel like a new Slayer.
It's literally just like a maze. It's a GBA game, of course it's not. You don't know, there could be a good licensed GBA game out there, just waiting to be discovered. The only way anyone's gonna find out is if we play every GBA game, you know? Get Shasta on it. Shasta's busy with the DS, and when he's done with the DS, he says he's doing 3DS, so Shasta is booked until 2045. The Drake and Josh GBA game, I haven't played that one. I have played a weird amount of licensed GBA games though. I don't hate Revenge of the Flying Dutchman GBA, SpongeBob. That's one that I had as a kid, so I can't hate it. I also can't hate Disney Princesses on GBA. That's another one that I had as a kid. weirdly competent 2D platformer. Where the hell was that door? I had one weekend like years ago where I got good at Around the World in 80 Days for GBA. I think I'm in 3rd place on the speedrun leaderboard for that. It turns out I didn't actually get that good, but I spent like a weekend routing and speedrunning Around the World in 80 Days, which, you know, isn't directly based on the Jules Verne book. It is instead based on the Jackie Chan film adaptation of the book from the 2000s. So you play as Jackie Chan in that game, and it's like a kind of crap 2D platformer.
Guess you wish you'd stayed home tonight.
I don't know if anyone here has played Elf GBA Elf, but that game is awful. They dropped the ball on Elf. Why did they make an Elf game? Good question. On the GBA, anything could get a game. I mean, someone just said there was a Drake and Josh game. Not only was there a That's So Raven game, but there were 2 That's So Raven games because I had That's So Raven 2 as a kid. The GBA, when we were kids, it was supposed to be for me and my sister. So mostly it was just me. But my parents would buy games for my sister sometimes on there too, and that's why we had Disney Princesses, and that's why we had That's So Raven 2, based on the Disney Channel sitcom starring Raven Simone. That game sucked. Where the hell? I know where what they showed me. I just can't find it again. We also had a Mary Kate and Ashley game on GBA. I think it was Mary Kate and Ashley Sweet 16. No relation to the GameCube Mary Kate and Ashley that I had to play. It was not a party game, I think. But I actually don't even remember. I think there might have been a Lizzie McGuire game as well that we had, but I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. The existence of the Lizzie McGuire game. I'm so horribly lost right now. I'm just walking around. I don't know if these are infinitely spawning, or if the fact that I'm finding enemies means I'm going the right way. If I press this, it seems bad. Oh, that opened up that door. I'm gonna have to unpress some buttons to get some doors open, maybe.
You liked it, didn't you?
That... Well, this button is just strictly good to press.
I remember.
I don't really plan on revisiting any games. There are some games that have pretty significant differences between like PS2, GameCube, Xbox. But if I committed to that, that would be a lot of games that I'm just playing twice. And a lot of the games would be like bad. Like all of the Splinter Cell games were hacked up and made weird on GameCube. So there's an argument to be made that I should replay all the Splinter Cell games, but I really don't want to do that. So I'm just not doing that.
I feel like a new Slayer.
Revisit Phantasy Star Online. You know, there is a really good argument to make for that, which is that PSO on Xbox. Like, it's on Insignia. It's on Insignia, so, you know, I could play it online if I did it, if I revisited PSO.
Okay, that was a bad switch. Gotta stop the indiscriminate pushing of buttons. Don't lose your head.
And that's like an interesting prospect, right? Because on GameCube, I don't own the GameCube network adapter. I think if you do have a GameCube network adapter, then there are private servers that support GameCube. Oh, can I maybe make this jump now? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Yes. But the GameCube network adapter is actually pretty expensive, so I don't own one.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, apparently the Need for Speed games are worse on Xboxes, or on GameCube as well. At the time people were telling me this, apparently Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on GameCube is just like a literal different game compared to what it is on PS2. People were just like, oh, you're playing the weird bad version of Hot Pursuit 2, and I was like, oh, I didn't know about that. I thought it was okay. Oh? Okay. I don't know what this gets me, though. This seems like it might have actually been a dead end.
You know, sometimes in this job, I just think to say, do.
I mean, it might be, but I don't actually know. I'm remembering back to like a couple years ago, like stuff that I think chat said at the time that I didn't look into.
This is my town.
This looks promising. This looks promising. Is this the exit? No. Wait, yes. What a dumb level. What a dumb level. Boss fight with flying sticks guy. You know? Here's what I think about this. Goodbye, flying sticks guy. Oh, good. It's like a boss rush. I can't just... Okay. Alright, excellent. Get my knife thing out. I'm supposed to be able to throw this now. I've not really experimented with that, but I'm supposed to be able to throw this now. It is Return of the Torso. What happened there? I got, like, T-posed by the projectiles. Cursed with T-pose. Alright, you come over here. He's open for such a short amount of time. I really have to not get hit, and then... Come at me. No, what? Okay, hang on. Something's afoot. What was that? Why did he have, like, no downtime there? Also, that is bullshit, that he can just go around the pillars. I think this dude is getting crossbowed. I don't have enough bolts for this, do I? I have 12 normie bolts, but I'm gonna end up using up all my bolts on this. Yeah, I really don't, I almost never cheat in console challenge. Like, we're beating the game legit. X2 was an exception, and this is an exception. This game is ass, and, like, imagine doing this on limited health. I just don't even know how that would be possible. I don't know how they expect you to beat this. I should have probably put it on easy, but I didn't think it would be like this. This game is just straight up fucked. It's for real gamers only, and I'm a fake gamer. I cheated in Quantum Redshift too. That is completely true. But I feel like that's different. Like, if you... Like, I did that in Speed Kings as well, where, it's a game where, you know, it's essentially, like, I did beat it. I played it on the hardest difficulty and won. It's just that to unlock the hardest difficulty, you have to 100% the rest of the game 16 times over, and I didn't want to do that. You know, I guess I could have. But I feel less bad about that. I feel less bad about that than about just straight up turning on, like, infinite HP. Yeah, X2 Wolverine's Revenge. There was one level in particular in X2. That whole game was like a complete pile of shit. Maybe the worst 3D beat 'em up I've ever played. But there was one level in particular that was just really, really bad, and I gave up and cheated through it. I used infinite health to get through it, and then I turned the cheat back off. But yeah, in Quantum Redshift, you had to 100% the game as all 16 characters in order to unlock the final difficulty.
Lords of light and dark, guardians of the gate.
Oh, was that the final boss? I don't think so. It was... I don't think the turret section was bullshit. I think it was a while before the turret section, though. It was this level where you had to, like, go around hitting switches in a certain order, and then, like, 20 minutes into the level, there would just be this minefield where the mines were invisible and there was no way to see them, and you would die instantly if you touched one, and then they would, like, start spawning in enemies to fight you on the minefield. It was that level. And, like, the minefield wasn't even close to the end. Like, a full run of that level straight up took half an hour with no checkpoints. Full of one-hit kills.
I think you're missing the point. I couldn't touch you while you were all almost. Now, though.
This should be the final boss. Okay, no, yeah, this is gonna be the final boss. I used up all of my OP ammo on previous things, though. Oh, is this not even the final boss? Is this just like... Nah, it totally is. They're just giving me ammo so that I'm charged up and ready to go. With the Super Soaker, which sucks, and I haven't really been using it. I bet the Super Soaker would have been helpful.
Slayer, your time has come at last.
Slayer? Hardly know her. He doesn't have a... The whole point is that we were supposed to give him a body so that I could blast him when he's got a body. Ah, body. He's bodied up. Get him. Roast this dude. No. Look at how little damage he takes from this. I think I'm just gonna have to beat him up. Oh, and he threw me into a fire pit. Okay. Great. I'm glad this is here. I think this game did have mid-level checkpoints at some point. Like, wasn't that a thing? Am I just imagining that that was ever a thing? Because I really feel like that was a thing.
Pointy wooden object. My best friend.
Maybe it was never a thing.
Slayer, your time has come at last.
What? You've got to be kidding. What the fuck? What am I meant to do about that? I mean, look how much damage it did to him when he fell in there. But, like, what? What? He hit the trap door, dude.
Hey, pointy wooden object. My best friend.
I mean, all, like, the whole floor looks kind of sketch. It's all sketch. Oh. No, 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 no. Okay. Ah. You can counter that somehow. Time to get him into the pit.
Oh, go kiss daylight.
Ah. He just instantly teleports back out of it. Yeah, if you like mash buttons, then when you go to him, you break the grab. Did that fit? Did I literally just punch straight through him without him even, like, He didn't even do a block animation. He was just like, no, that punch did not work. No, no, okay. Just don't throw me into the pit. I think I'm gonna have to stake him to kill him.
The master. What
Staked.
does that entail exactly?
No, why aren't you dead?
Serve your domain, 'cause scary visual place.
He healed.
Oh, so cute and bubbly, but not for long.
Point.
Hey, there we go. You just gotta get him to 0 HP, and then have him do the become human. And that's when he's available for staking. That's probably GG. Hilarious. Make no mistake.
Buffy!
Buffy, you're all right.
I suggest we get out of here.
Hurry! And once again, the Master is no more. She ground his bones to dust, and now she's had to destroy his spirit as well. Buffy's time as Slayer has taught her one thing above all else. Evil lingers. It's always there, waiting. Fortunately, there is always a Slayer to combat it.
That's fortunate.
One girl in all the world. The chosen one. Buffy Summers.
What's the matter, Buffy? Still suffering from postmaster slayage depression?
Nope. Just coming to grip with the tragedy of me not making the cheerleading squad again. I've got spirit as well as spunk, damn it. More spunk than you could shake a stick at.
Have been positive? What?
Oh well, duty calls.
One of the Xbox's better action-adventure titles, and certainly one of its best overall early games. I don't know about that, man. Oh, credits. Stop the timer. We're free. I'm free. I don't know about that, man. Yeah, maybe if you only played like the first 2 hours of it and then quit, you'd be like, alright, that was fine. But like, this is a console that has Amped on it. This is a console that launched with Amped, and you're gonna tell me, and fucking Halo, like, one of the best overall early games. Like, I don't know about that, man. Long-suffering family and friends, bronzers, and all Buffy and Angel fans everywhere get the special thanks in the credits. Well, the nightclub in universe is called Bronze, so maybe fans called themselves Bronzers. I wasn't there. I don't know. Maybe there was like a... I bet that would be a good name for like your 2000s Buffy fan forum, right? You would name it after the club from the game or from the show. Never heard Bronzers before. Well, they also might have just made that shit up. Or, dude, Extras still doesn't have anything. I mean, I think this is just the intro cutscene. I don't think this is anything interesting. Buffy History 101.
In a time when the world was young, and demons ran unfettered across the face of the earth, the powers that be chose a young woman, one girl in all the world, to combat the forces of darkness. Upon her death, the power passed to another, and another, down over the millennia, with each girl inheriting the power of her predecessor, the power of the Slayer. For ages, the Council of Watchers has trained and guided these girls in the duties and responsibilities that come along with their gifts. At present, Buffy Summers is the chosen one.
They did steal this from Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's true.
When she was first called to be the Slayer, Buffy lived in Los Angeles. Her trial by fire against the vampires there was nothing short of triumphant. However, as it involved the burning down of her high school gymnasium, there were those who disagreed. Subsequently, Buffy and her mother moved north to Sunnydale, California.
Okay, so California confirmed.
But another example of the powers that be at work. For beneath Sunnydale was a Hellmouth, a place where the barrier between this world and the demon dimensions has worn thin. The Hellmouth acts as a sort of supernatural magnet. In effect, a tourist attraction for the most nightmarish creatures imaginable. One of those was the Master, Heinrich Joseph Nest.
Yeah, this is like pretty boring. I'm actually skipping this. I don't care. I don't care, man. Could you have come up with a more interesting way of presenting this information to me? This is the stuff before the TV series, was the movie they're referencing. Well, that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. Let's just do that. A little bit of overlap on the layout. That's ugly. This song's name is too long. But that was game number 117, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The first of 2 Buffy games, but we already played the sequel, Chaos Bleeds, on GameCube. So we are fully done with Buffy now. No more ever. There were sewers. There was indeed a sewer level. It was under the school. It was like halfway through the game. There was a hard confirmed sewer level. Until GBA thing, true. Or Game Boy Color thing. There's a Buffy on there as well. So how was that? That was miserable. That game just sucked. I don't know, man. I feel like I did just spend the last 9 hours complaining, so it's hard to continue complaining, you know? Like, do you need to hear it again? But this game had nothing interesting outside of the gameplay. Like, just thinking about what might hook someone into liking this game. You know, I mean, if you're a Buffy fan, then maybe you're just like, oh my god, look, it's Buffy, and it's, Willow? and it's British guy, like my favorite characters, and you just like to see them. Maybe that's, I mean, that's why people would buy this, but like if we're just evaluating this from a game standpoint, is the game any good? You know, the plot is an ancient evil has awoken, one sentence, no intrigue. So you're not going to be into it for the story. You know, is it visually interesting and exciting? No. This entire game is just caves and box factories and industrial shit. So nothing is interesting about the game visually either. It's visually very unappealing in my opinion, and it's very lacking in like, you know, like you just do the same shit for 9 hours. Like you don't get any sense of progression from that. Like it's all gonna rest on the gameplay. Whether or not this game is good is all gonna rest on the gameplay because nothing else about it is of any value. And the gameplay is horrible. Like it's a beat 'em up. First of all, I say this every time, but I'll say it again. You know, back in the 80s and 90s, arcade developers, Capcom and shit, if they made a beat 'em up, their beat 'em up was 45 minutes long. That's how long beat 'em ups are. Any longer than that, and it starts to get too repetitive and boring. So beat 'em ups tend to be like 45 minutes long. You know, your Streets of Rages, your final fights and shit. For some reason in the 2000s, people were like, what if we took the gameplay of that, but we made it 9 hours and 17 minutes long instead? And that's just fucking horrible. Like, even if this game worked fine, after 9 hours of this, I would be begging for death. Like, it's already way too goddamn long for how, like, basic and repetitive the gameplay is. But then, like, I don't know, man, this had, like, insane levels of blocking. Like, what made it crazy was that they blocked so fucking much. Like, it was much worse than Yakuza 3. It was like, this is some of the most, like, and like, I couldn't, there must be some kind of mechanic that makes the combat click. Like, I just feel like, as I was playing this, I was like, there's no way they're just making this game. Like, surely they released this in a functional state and I'm just missing something, but I never figured out what I was missing. You know, all the enemies just block all punches and kicks at random. You know, you can't punish their block with a grab because the grab sucks anyway. You know, you can't really block their punches that effectively because a number of their attacks just go through block anyway. But also, if you punch into their block, they get to counter that. Like, that's, you know, what's the correct fighting game terms here? Like, you have minus on block, something like that. Like, if you punch and they block, then they get to counter that. But if they punch into your block, you don't get to counter that on them. So it's like totally unfair and just kind of fucked, where like none of the tools that you have are sufficient for dealing with these enemies that just block like fucking crazy. Then there's this staking mechanic where like most of the enemies in the game have to be killed with a specific finishing attack. Once you get the little circular blade thing, then it's kind of just like, you just circular blade everyone and it sort of auto stakes. But before that, you have to actually whip out your wooden stake and stake them to get the kill. Otherwise, they just never die. And you have to hit specific attacks in order to cause the death to happen. So, like, you have to, like, start trying to land finishers on them, and then they, like, fall out of the combos because the finishers are, like, not very good because, like, your knockback on the punches is too high, so they just get knocked out of the combo before the finishers. It just, like, I don't know, man. I thought that something about that beat 'em up gameplay really, really, really did not work for me, where it just seemed horrible, and I don't get it. And I would have been fine to just sort of stumble my way through, and it would have been difficult and frustrating, but I would have done it. But then this game also has like absolutely no checkpoints in it whatsoever. And so as the levels started to get really long, it just became like, it became too much. I used the infinite HP cheat for the back half of the game, and I don't really regret it, because, God. Worth mentioning that there is no free healing in this game anywhere. Whatever health you have at the end of a level carries into the next, so it's very easy. And it did happen to me in the first half a couple times, where I would, like, finish a level at 1 HP, and then it's just like, well, we've just saved that you have 1 HP for the next level, so have fun. It's just like, well, fuck you. Like, So you start the next one at 1 HP, and even if you die, they just respawn you again at 1 HP, and it's like, well, why would they do that? So this is a hard one for me. I outlawed the giving of zeros a while back because I felt like they were tacky. But this is a hard one, like a low one. Is this better or worse than the sequel? I don't know. But they found a different way. They found like a different way to make a terrible beat 'em up than what Chaos Bleeds did, which is interesting. Two different developers making two complete shit 3D beat 'em ups out of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'll add as well that I think Buffy is annoying. I think that the writing is really annoying. I feel like the quippiness of it serves no purpose other than the writer bragging to you about how smart he is and trying to show off, and it just comes off as deeply cringe. It also sort of feels like he's sort of like laundering certain things through the characters in a way that just I found slightly off-putting. Like when you'll be fighting someone and Buffy would be like, "That's right, come get some of this American high school girl." And I'm like, this was written by a man in his 30s. Like, it just, I don't know, dude. It's just kind of like, all right. So I find the writing to be deeply cringe. But there you go. That's Buffy. It's done. It's over with. It's in the books. Never have to play it again, so we can move on.